Let's play Pass the Yen here at Animaine 2019, and today's date is Saturday, November 9th. Hope you guys all enjoy. Okay.
I kind of wish Jay was here, honestly.
What I will do is you basically just have to tell me if you think it's the right answer or if it's a question. So I won't make you guys click the mouse because I guess not many people use trackballs. Yes, they are. They're getting carpal tunnel, just I hope, anyways. Alright, watch the screen behind you guys. Ready? These four contestants today are going to try to win a lot of money as they battle against each other. Live from Animaine 2019, welcome to Pass the Yen! And my name is Mike Sweeney. Again, I'm very happy to be at this con. This is my third game that I presented at this actual convention itself. And this is the last game I'm presenting, but let's try to go out with a bang here in terms of trying to get you guys a lot of good stuff. I don't honestly think I'm going to need to use the microphone because I think I have to hold this and also this in my other hand, so you guys can all hear me good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I know you know how to play this, but for the people that haven't played this, basically in terms of a brief history of this game, I've been doing this game since 2014. This is actually the fifth time I've actually brought it to Animaine. What happened was that this game actually is based off of a very short-lived game show that was on CBS back in 1978 called Pass the Buck. And it was actually a really fun game show when it was on TV, but it was only on the air for about 3 months before it went off the air. But the actual concept is pretty fun. Look at the rules of the game and I'll explain exactly how it works. So, contestants will be answering questions that is given by the host for one contestant at a time, from left to right, from my left to right. Must keep giving a correct answer relating to the question that I give you. We'll play a practice round, so we want to make sure you guys know exactly how the game works before we start. If a contestant gives an unacceptable or duplicate answer, or it takes too long to give an answer, they will be buzzed out. The next player after that will then have a chance to eliminate that contestant by giving their own correct answer to the same question. Every correct answer builds up money in an established bank. The bank will start at 100 yen and will go up by 25 yen for every correct answer, and then it will increase once you reach certain intervals. As you can see what the intervals are in terms of exactly how much it will increase once we reach certain things. The bank itself is a 25,000 yen limit, which is worth a lot of money. Gameplay ends when there is only one remaining player left out of the four that were on stage, and the remaining solo player will win everything accumulated in the bank. And we're going to go on to a bonus round to try to win an additional 5,000 yen. Once you're eliminated, you're going to take a seat, and basically only the lone survivor that actually wins the main game, they will actually be able to come up for another main game after that against the other contestants. And if the same player makes it to the bonus round more than once, every bonus round for that player going forward will be worth 10,000, not 5,000. So added stakes if you make it to the bonus round more than once. All money can be used to buy prizes from basically those bins I have. Normally I categorize how much those prizes are, but that usually takes too much time and a lot of time to sell the stuff. So when we actually cash you guys out at the end, if you guys want any money, we'll see exactly what the prizes you want to get are, and we'll see exactly how much they're worth. Alright, we're going to play a practice round, just to get you guys loosened up here. Don't worry about this doesn't count. Name any person's name that begins with the letter J.
James. Justin.
Jackie.
Jill. Jesse.
Josh.
Jocelyn.
Nice.
Jordan. Jacqueline. Jaden.
Joy.
So what would happen is if you take too long, this is what's going to happen. If you take too long, then Brennan here.
Jill.
Jill was already said. Yes.
JJ.
JJ, good one. So basically that means that let's just say if you falter, let's just say if he also falters, then you would have eliminated both of them. No one is safe on any question basically, so one person could get eliminated, two people could get eliminated, every single person could get eliminated, except leaving one main survivor on any actual question. And there's a couple catches I'll let you know when it comes to that. Let's just say if everyone falters. Let's just say if like you faltered and then no one else could actually eliminate you. That's what's called a standoff. Everyone survives, but there's a catch to that. If there's 3 straight questions where we have a standoff, we reset the whole bank. So you can actually survive if no one else knows the answer, but you don't want to have several questions where there's several standoffs. So basically, do you guys kind of have a rough idea of how this game works now? Now, what will happen is that the judges behind you, they will be the main people that I will go to if an answer is debatable, and they will also be in control of what questions we want to do. Not all questions are like open-ended like that one. Some questions are list-based, where you have to name certain things off of the list in terms of stuff being on a list. Some are also either-or questions. So when I come to you, I'll be like, is it either this or this? Sure. So, you guys know how this game works now? All right. So, for the judges, you can pick any question you want in any order. The only thing I need to do is I need to get your names. You're the testing contestants, I know. Yes.
No, they don't have it.
Second place. What was your name?
Oh, yeah. This is why I'm having to say
Okay.
We're team on cable.
Well, remember,
it will actually not. It will do the opposite of that.
so, for our judges, is there any particular question you want to start with, or?
12?
Well, all right, let's see what we got. I have almost 100 questions in this packet that I have, so.
I noticed that. I was kind of wondering how the staple is surviving on these packets.
I had to really be, yeah. Actually, this is the question that I had at AAC, so let's see how they do. Now, one quick question. I know Kristen was there, but was anyone else here when I ran this panel at another anime con about a month and a half ago? Okay, so perfect. That means that I can use the bonus rounds too if I need to. So basically, here is the first question. Question number 12. This is very simple. It is going to be an either-or question. Let's see how well you know the history of different types of technology we've used in the past and in the present day. To survive this round, I will be naming you 2 different items, or programs, or websites, or brand names. All you have to do is tell me which one of the 2 came out first. You have to go right now? Okay. Okay. So, does anyone want to, what's up? You gotta go? Okay. Alright, Bakugo has to leave, but let's give a round of applause to Bakugo here. Does anyone want to take Bakugo's place? Take his place. Alright, come on up.
Let's do this drywall thing.
And what was your name again? Kyle, that's right.
I sense you all pros. I don't know why.
Kyle, are you good with knowing the rules of the game? Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Now, there's also a bonus attached to this question. If you get a correct answer when I basically ask you which of the 2 came out first, I will then ask you what year that piece of technology came out. And if you get that right, that correct answer will be worth triple for the pen. As a free guess. It doesn't matter if you know it or not, just a free guess if you get the initial one right. We'll start with Brennan. So, here we go. Which piece of technology came out first? You ready?
Yep.
CDs or DVDs?
CDs.
Of course, CDs. And now, as a free guess, what year did the CD come out?
1995.
No. CDs came out in 1982. DVDs came out in 1996. All right, here's the next one. The Apple iPhone or the Apple iPod?
You say iPod?
iPod is correct. When did the iPod come out?
2002.
Very close, 2001. Yeah. And does anyone know when the iPhone came out? Just for fun?
2004.
2007. Yep. All right. Kyle. The next one is the Apple iPad or the Apple AirPods. The earphones.
The iPad.
The iPad, definitely. When did the iPad first come out? What?
2010.
2010 is correct. Nice job. There you go. There you go. Here we go, Ian. Okay, listen to this very carefully. You know the USB plugs that you use for your phone? So which version of the USB came out first? USB-C or micro USB?
Micro USB?
Micro USB, nice job. What year did micro USB come out? That's a free guess. Free guess.
2007.
You are right. Nice job. There you go. Nice.
You called us the pros.
Just for fun, does anyone know when USB-C came out?
2004.
USB-C came out after.
2011.
No, 2014.
What's the USB?
That's the one that you can plug in either way for most new phones.
Oh, so like what
Yeah. All right. Here's the next one. You ready for this, Brandon?
Yeah.
AOL Instant Messenger or Skype?
AIM,
Yes, you are right. What year did AIM come out?
92,
Nope, 97. And for fun, does anyone know when Skype came out?
2003,
Yes, 2003. Nice job. It doesn't count for anything, but all right. This is well. I don't think this is gonna be very tough. Microsoft Word, or Microsoft PowerPoint.
Same Microsoft Word.
Microsoft Word. Yes, what year did Microsoft Word come out?
2003.
Microsoft Word did not. No, way off.
Yeah.
Microsoft Word came out in 1983, and
Only 20 years off.
PowerPoint came out 4 years after in 1987. All right, Kyle, you ready? VHS or Laserdisc?
Say VHS.
You are right. VHS did come out first. What year did VHS come out?
1980.
Nope, you're a few years off. 1976. And then
I was thinking late
Laserdisc came out in 78, so very close. All right, Ian, ready? Nervous at all?
Yes.
Hey, yeah, he wants this to be over with. All right, listen to this very carefully. The microwave oven or the blender?
Microwave oven?
No, I'm sorry, it's the blender. The blender came out in 1927, and the microwave oven came out in 1946. You're not out of this game yet, though, because obviously Brendan has to get the correct answer to eliminate you. So listen to this. The original Apple Macintosh computer or the Atari 2600?
So we'll consider this live. So as of right now, this is live content.
I'm going to say the Atari 2600.
You are right, yes, nice job. So give me a round of applause, guys. Ian's out of this game. Now, as a free guess, when did the Atari 2600 come out?
Is that 1977?
Yes, you are right. Nice job. That's right. Thing. Now, for our judges, do you want to stay on this question or go to a different question?
Yes, Mitch.
We're gonna move on. Okay. You know what? Let's keep this option open. Let's keep the rest of that list open in case you want to come back to it. So we might come back to that question after, maybe like the final two contestants at some point. All right, cool. Any question you guys want to do? So now you know now that you know exactly how this game works. Now, how are you guys feeling?
It's really just a 50-50 shot each time.
That one was. Again, not all of them are 50-50 shots. Well, you never know. Again, this could be about anything. This is not just anime based. This is about, you saw that was about technology. This could be about anything possible. Like this is, because again, the game itself, what it was, you have any ideas? 14? All right. Oh, yes, I did this one. I have done this question before. I actually did this in anime a couple of years ago. It was, I definitely have done this before. We got about a little bit more than halfway past this list. All right, this question is so easy, I don't even know why I'm asking it to you guys. We're basically going to do a geography quiz with very large proportions in terms of exactly what we're going to ask you. To survive this round, name me all 7 continents throughout the whole world and all 4 oceans as well. That sounds very easy, right? Hang on though, we'll make this a little bit more difficult. You must name everything in reverse alphabetical order. And because we are mixing both the continents and oceans together in this, that obviously means that you could say like a continent first and then an ocean might be after that in terms of what's next in terms of alphabetical.
Oh, God.
So
I'm
think
an
of the
English
4,
major.
hang on. Think of the 4 oceans and think of the 7 continents in the world, okay? So can you think of what is at the very end in terms of alphabetical for the last thing in terms of either the continent or the ocean?
I legit have no clue.
No clue at all? Can you name any continent?
The Americas, I don't know. I'm an English major, I'm dumb.
Well, I'll give you 5 more seconds and then I'm gonna buzz you out.
Europe, I don't know.
No, I'm sorry, that is so here we go. So for Kyle, you got to name the first thing that's on this list in terms of what is at the very end, in terms of either continents or the oceans when it comes to going in reverse alphabetical order. What is it?
Pacific Ocean.
No, that's also incorrect. Do you know what it is to eliminate both of them and to win the game?
South America.
South America! That's right! He wins the game. Give Brendan a round of applause, guys.
That's why I'm not a
I was thinking Dave. That's all right. All right, so you can take your chair and basically turn it around. You can bring it up here, so turn it around so you can actually see the screen for this next part, because I think we know what's coming now. We get the bonus round. All right. Pick me a number from 1 to 10. And by the way, you don't have to worry about the bonus round. Obviously, I take care of all that.
I'm still feeling strong about one. I had a good run in that one, in Millionaire, and in the other one, Greek Tower.
Yep, we'll see. All right, give me 1 second here. So, you won 475. Let's see how well that carries off into the bonus round. So you want to do bracket number 1, you said, for the bonus round itself?
Yes, sir.
All right. Next, this one we actually have on top. So basically, I'm going to explain exactly how the bonus round works. Have you played the bonus round before? So you know how it works. I'm going to explain for everyone that doesn't know how it works. See how we have a pyramid here of 4 different rows? So basically you have four ways to actually potentially win the 5,000 yen. There's going to be 4 different questions altogether, potentially, that you can actually try to get the jackpot itself. We start off on the bottom row that has 4 hidden answers to a question I'm about to give you. Your goal is, in a 15-second time span, to name as many things relating to that question that I give you itself. If you can reveal all 4 hidden things, you win the 5,000 yen. But if you reveal at least one, no matter what happens, you're going to at least guarantee yourself to go to the next question above that. And then you'll have another chance with a different question that'll have 3 hidden answers. So you have 4 potential ways to win the bonus round. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. And of course, if you do reveal any answers but don't win the jackpot, you still win money for every right answer you reveal regardless. All right, so we're going to start off with our first question here. In 15 seconds, I'm not going to start the timer just yet. Name a food that you should not eat, either uncooked or raw. Okay, so I'll let you know when the timer starts. Just, you got your ESP going, you got some things in mind? Okay. All right. As soon as I say go, just name as many things as you can, even if it's not there, obviously, just keep naming things. You have 15 seconds. Ready? Ready, and go.
Chicken, eggs, meat in general, fish, wow, pork,
I'm not saying you can't eat it, but I'm saying you shouldn't eat it.
yeah.
And that would be pasta. And then can anyone think of anything else? Rice.
I'm thinking about salmonella.
Yeah.
My first thought was pufferfish.
But you got 2 right there, so that's good. That's 200 yen that you just accumulated, so nice job. All right, we'll go up to the next one, where there's 3 hidden answers to another question I'm about to give you. 1 second here, please. All right. Oh, this one is going to be interesting. Name anything that usually comes in a pair, okay? Ready to go?
Yep.
15 seconds. Ready, and go.
Shoes, socks, earrings, eyes, no, I eat eyes, ears, boots,
This is actually going to really surprise you. Does anyone think of anything else?
Pants?
There's a very obvious one that's going to make you all hate me.
Gloves.
Twins.
Oh.
Mhm. So, but that was very close. But again, you win even more money on the second row as we get further up. So far, you've accumulated an extra 500 yen. Not bad. You're almost at exactly 1,000 in terms of the overall money that you've won so far between this and the main game. Third question. Here we go. Name a profession that usually requires a lot of cleaning/cleanup work. 15 seconds. Ready and go.
plumber, HVAC, chef, doctor, surgeon, vet,
A lot of cleanup.
trash man, landfill,
No. You came very close with certain things, but you had to be very. I wanted you to name the exact word. Janitor, and then a maid/butler.
Okay.
Oh no, so you don't win. But let's give a round of applause, guys. Recap, so you win 500 right there. So you're at almost 1,000. I'll just make it 1,000 even, so we know that it's an easy number to remember. Who wants to come up as a contestant that has not played yet? You can come up now. You want to come up? All right. Anyone else? Otherwise, we're gonna get. Yep. Come on up. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. You are Owen. Okay. You're Owen, right?
Yeah.
Brennan. Owen. What's your name?
You know what? I'll do a Microsoft paperclip.
Shut up, I don't need
The navigator, I'll be explorer.
Maybe the question you want to do next?
Yes.
Oh, is that the? Is that
Okay, like worse off-brand.
I had a feeling you were gonna want to do it at some point.
Of course.
All right.
It's not generic.
Yeah.
All right.
We're not the Garmin.
The only thing you need to do is basically just cross it out, obviously. Now, this was already used before, but I'm guessing you can just easily cross it out if you need to. Okay. Are we all ready? Do you need any explanation as far as how the main game works? Okay, here we go. We're going back to a question I've used pretty much every time I've ran this game. We have actually completed this list, I think, just once in terms of getting all the answers revealed. We'll try it once again. So survive this round, name me the 18 different Pokemon types. Okay, hang on. Now, it has to be the exact word. If it's a word that's a synonym, but not the exact word, I'm still buzzing you out. It has to be the exact word. Okay? Brennan, we start with you. Give me one.
Water.
Water's definitely right. Nice job.
Grass.
Grass is definitely good. Yep. I'm going to give them a couple seconds to catch up.
Spirit.
Spirit? No. That's wrong. So, man, can you give me one?
Fire.
Fire, yes, that's good. Give a round of applause, guys, though. Now we only got 3 answers. Do you want to stay on this question, or do you want to move on? Want to stay? Okay, Dustin, do you want to stay on this?
Yeah.
Okay. So far we have used, if I remember correctly, we used fire, grass, and water. Okay, the 3 starters.
Yeah.
Exactly. Back to Brennan. Give me the next one.
Ghost.
Ghost. Nice job.
Steel.
Steel. Nice job.
Land.
Land. No, I'm sorry. That's correct. Brennan.
Dragon.
Dragon. Yes. Give Lee a round of applause, guys. We're really close. Let's move on to another. I think. Yeah, we're gonna move on.
We would just go back and forth.
We were really close. There's a ground type.
We can actually redo that question again at some later on if you want to, because we can see if anyone else runs the table. It's down to Brendan and Owen. Any question you want to do next? One? All right, very first one. Here we go. Well, one has been Brennan's lucky number. Let's see. Oh yes, very. This is a good, awesome question. I love this one. All right. This is so this may have changed, but this is only a couple months old. This was as of August of 2019, so just be aware of that. All right. So let's see how popular certain anime series really are, according to how fans like watching them. Now, I have done this question before, but we're going to do a more updated list. Like I was saying, it's as of August of this year itself. To survive this round, I will be naming you 2 different anime series. So it's a 50-50 shot. You then need to tell me which one of the 2 has more favorites based on the number of fans that have marked the series as a favorite of theirs, according to the website myanimelist.net. So think of this 2 series and think of which one people mark as a favorite of theirs more. This will start off very easy and then get progressively harder as we go along. If you get 20, there's 20 answers altogether. 20 total 50-50 shots, I should say. If you get every single one right, we'll give you an extra bonus in the bank. All right? So,
Okay.
Here we go. The first, now, Brennan was actually, were you the last person to answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with Owen this time. So, which of the 2 series is more popular in terms of being most favorite? Here's the first one. One Piece or Guilty Crown?
One Piece.
Absolutely. One Piece was number 5. Guilty Crown was number 66. Ready, Brennan?
Yeah.
Here's the next one. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Fruits Basket?
I'm gonna go with FMA.
Nice job. FMA was number 1. And Fruits Basket was number 146. Here's the next one. Psycho-Pass or Naruto Shippuden?
I will go with Naruto.
Yes, absolutely. Naruto was number 10. Psycho-Pass wasn't that far behind. It was only number 32. But still. Here's the next one, Brennan. Sword Art Online or FLCL?
I'm gonna go with SAO.
Yes, you are right. Sword Art Online was number 9. FLCL was number 56. Here we go to the next one. Monster, or Gurren Lagann?
Gurren Lagann.
Nice job. Gurren Lagann was number 8. Monster was number 49. Steins Gate, or Your Lie in April?
Steins Gate.
Yep. Steins Gate was number 2. Your Lie in April was number 13, so it was actually still really up there. Here's the next one. Listen carefully to this one. Samurai Champloo, or the 2011 adaptation of Hunter x Hunter? Is that a newer version of Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter.
Yep, Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter was actually number 4. Samurai Champloo was dropped a bit. It was number 43. Listen very carefully to this one, because you can't go by the exact series. You have to listen very specifically here. The Promised Neverland, or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure: Golden Wind?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind.
No! It was The Promised Neverland. The Promised Neverland was number 121, and Golden Wind was number 171. So here we go, Owen. If you get this right, you eliminate Brennan, you eliminate the champ. All right, here we go. Mob Psycho 100, or High School of the Dead?
I will go with Mob Psycho 100.
Mob Psycho 100 is correct. There you go. You win the game. Give Owen a round of applause, guys. We might finish up that question if we like another main game afterwards. So we might come back to that after. Win the game, so you can just take a chair, make sure you can see the screen, and pick me a number from 1 to 10, except for number 1.
I will go with 7.
7. Okay. It was really good. Let's see. Lucky number 7. Oh yes, I like
The
this.
most powerful magical number.
We'll see. We'll see if it's magical for you here. Here we go. All right. Do you need any explanation as to how the bonus round works? Ready to go? All right. We start with the first row. So let's see what you can do. Here is the first question. In any occupation that usually requires a lot of traveling. Okay.
Fails! I can't say it.
Alright. Hang on. Before I made a mistake here. I gave you bracket number 6. Do you want to still stick with this, or do you want to go to 7?
We can do 6.
You want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure you're good. Okay. Alright. Ready to go? 15 seconds. Ready?
Yes.
And go.
Nature host, documentary individual, business representative, salesperson, world-class chef, CEO.
Oh. I'm thinking much more generic.
Yeah.
Pilot, sports athlete, flight attendant, and then the last one, well, the president.
All right.
So anyways, we're ready. Yeah, we're
Oh yeah.
That leaves bracket 7 open for the next bonus round, so you never know, you might be able to see how 7 would have been if it would have been any different.
I'll see you
Who wants to
soon.
come up? Has anyone not played yet? Dash, come on up. Anyone else that has not played that wants to play? If we pass everyone, then we're going to get back existing contestants. Anyone else? All right, who wants to come up that played before? Let's see. Brent, I have to pass on you for now because again, you're already up for 2 games. I'll get you back up, Ian, and then this is tough. Let's see here. I'll do you the next game, and then all right, come back up, RJ.
Hi, Owen. I will see you soon.
Oh, and I think you were close to 500. I'm going to give you exactly 500 for that main game that you won the last game, just to round it up.
Okay.
All right. So 500.
I'm an English major.
So was I.
All right. So we have Owen, and I have Ian.
But again, I'm a teacher. I'm also a teacher.
I had all the cards.
I want to be a professional wrestler, not a writer.
Also, I'm actually very. Any particular? All right. Here we go. Okay. Judges, what would we like to do next?
I'm changing into them now.
Pokemon.
Really low.
I would try, yeah, this is an app down for Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Same.
I think half.
Oh, this is a new question I came up with a few months ago. This I think is actually going to be very interesting. This is actually not about anime, but here we go. Let's go to the big screen and talk about money with this next question as we try to make you all earn money as well. To survive this round, I will be naming you a very popular movie. All you need to do is tell me whether or not that movie is in the top 100 list of the all-time highest grossing films in regards to how well they performed at the worldwide box office. According to boxofficemojo.com, this was as of August of 2019. Well, it's a 50-50 shot. That's the good thing about it. So, this will start off very easy, but it can get progressively harder as we go along. 20 correct answers and you all survive, and here's a bonus. As a free guess, if you can tell me what year that specific movie came out, regardless of whether it's in the top 100 or not, the answer is worth double. Actually, I'll go one up. I'll make it worth triple for the bank. Alright, so all I'm going to do is name you a movie. You just tell me if it's in the top 100, so you just have to say yes or no. Okay. Ready, Owen?
Yep.
Here's the first one. Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
Absolutely yes. And what year did Avengers Endgame come out?
2016.
Oh, I'm sorry. But luckily, that was only a free guess.
Okay.
2019 is when that came out. It has made, as of August of 2019, it's made $2.7 billion.
We have to say like this year, like the exact record. We say like this year, last year.
Yeah, you say this year or last year, that's fine. It makes it easier for
Yeah,
you.
I know the plus was 2018. Nothing else.
Ready, Ian?
Yeah.
Titanic.
Yes.
Absolutely yes. And by the way, Avengers Endgame was number 1 on the list in terms of like where specifically it was in the top 100. Titanic was number 3. Do you know what year Titanic came out? Nope. 1997. Either way, you got an initial correct answer. You ready, Bash? Ghost Rider.
Which one?
That one that had, I believe it was with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's in the first and the second.
No.
You are correct. It is not in the top 100. It's actually number 662. Okay, and it still made a good amount of, a decent amount of money, 228 million. Do you know what year it came out?
2015?
Nope, it came out in 2007. It's actually been a while. Go to RJ with the next one. Interview with the Vampire. What is it?
No.
It is not in the top 100. Nice job. That movie came out what year?
2003.
Nope, 1994. And it was number 679 on the list, and it made $223 million. Here is the next one, Owen. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Yes.
Absolutely yes. It was number 12 on the list. It made $1.3 billion. And what year did it come out?
2014?
Nope, 2011. Here we go, Ian. Here's the next one. Jurassic Park, the first one.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's my all-time favorite movie. It was number 36 on the list. It made exactly $1 billion and some change. But do you know what year it came out?
2009.
No, 1993. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Either way, you got a correct initial answer. That's all that matters. Here we go. Iron Man 3.
Yes.
Yes, it did. That was number 19 on the list. It made $1.2 billion. And do you know what year it came out?
2009?
Nope, 2013. All right, RJ, here we go. We're at number 8 on the list, by the way, in terms of out of the 20 total movies. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
No.
You are correct, it is not. That was number 391 on the list. It still made $345 million, so a decent amount. Do you know what year it came out?
2001.
Very close, 2000. You all just missed it. All right, here's the next one. Deep Impact.
Yes.
No, it did not. I'm sorry, Alan. In terms of where that was, it was number 381 on the list. It came out in 1998 and it made $349 million. But again, it was still quite down there. All right, here we go, Ian. This is to eliminate the champ. Pressure's on. Here we go. The first movie in the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yes.
Yes, it did. Nice job. Give a round of applause to that. So, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was number 44 on the list. It made $975 million, so just missed the $1 billion mark. Do you know what year it came out? Just free guess.
No. 2001.
Yes, it did come out in 2001. Nice job. Very nice. Okay. Do you want to stay on this question, guys, or do you want to move on?
We're gonna
We're
yeah,
fine.
we're just trying to find.
What's actually funny is that if you want to come back to this question, it'll be like the top 10 list, basically. So leaves the question open. That's good.
Avatar was number 2, I think.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had it.
Avatar was number 2.
The blue
yeah.
people, not.
It's gone.
Okay, I love it. I love
that
it.
and the
Let's
dragon
not-
were the only two
don't
characters.
hear
I
it.
just, I was,
I think
watched
there's
a video of those fighting.
I would say that while
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan's live action
in the 50 shots, that's
So,
when they really
I
started
will
to
say
push.
Jurassic Park is
Yeah,
my favorite movie of all time, and I've never missed one Saturday night ever since they came out.
I'm surprised no one released Jurassic Park. I wasn't sure if it meant the original or like the one with like Chris Pratt.
I have to see it. Well, then it would have been. Is it like
It's the future advice for these questions. If it's an MCU movie, almost 9 out of 10 times it's gonna be yes.
Well, I mean, Ghost Rider was not.
I did say 9 out of 10 times.
Here we go.
Almost always.
Okay. I have done this question before, but again, since you guys haven't seen this, the list is still the same as what it was. I made this question actually in 2017, but luckily it hasn't, no series that I can think of actually have any additional episodes, so this list should still be completely accurate. All right, so Ian was the last person to answer, so we actually go to Bash next. All right, here we go. Seems like certain anime series make you lose count in terms of the number of episodes they have. So that's where we're going with this next question. To survive this round, I will give you the names of 2 different anime series. It's 50-50 shot. You must tell me which one of the 2 has more episodes. Okay? I've done this question before. We're only cutting this down. There's only 10 answers on this whole list. So 10 total questions. Basically, that also means, like initially beforehand, when I first did this question, there was actually 20 on the list. But they got to the first 10 before they faltered, so we're actually starting off as if we're on number 11 out of 20 in terms of the difficulty. So this will not start off very easy, okay? All right. If you get all 10 right, and you guys all survive, we're going to give you a bonus as well on the bank. Here we go, Bash. Here's the first one. Which series has more episodes? Gintama or Dragon Ball Z Kai?
I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Z Kai.
I'm sorry, Gintama. Oh, sorry. Gintama, as far as
They did a season last year.
the original Gintama.
Oh,
Yes, but either way, it doesn't matter. Gintama had 328, Dragon Ball Z Kai only had 159. You're not out of this game yet, though. Here we go, RJ. There's the next one. The 2011 adaptation of Hunter x Hunter or Hamtaro?
Hamtaro?
Hamtaro is correct. Yes, I'm sorry, Bash. Thank you, Bash, for the applause, guys. And like I was saying, Bash, we might get you up again before the panel's over. We're here until 3:30, so we have a little over 45 minutes, so we have plenty of time still.
Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem. All right.
I'm instantly out.
Do you
I don't
want
want.
to stay on this question, or do you want to move on? 50-50 shot.
I'd rather move on if that's okay.
You can. Okay, let's do that. Leave this. We'll leave this question open if you want to come back to it down the road and go to another brand.
Oh my god,
Uh,
bring us to the ring.
Detective Conan and also Pokemon.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I've only watched one that has more than 100 episodes.
There's also one that they have. It's called, I think, Saze-san. It has like over 5,000 episodes or something like that. Something like that.
One Piece was a lot.
I can't remember how many episodes. It's a lot.
What's the ring on that?
It's up there, but I can't remember exactly. There's a lot of questions I have on here that. What do you think?
77.
77? Oh.
Ah, God.
Okay. Okay.
That reaction makes
Well,
me scared.
luckily for you guys, it's a 50-50 shot question. Okay? Here we go. Let's start learning some Japanese for this question.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. To survive this round, we will be translating Japanese words into English and English words into Japanese. All you need to do is keep giving correct responses in regards to the statements I will be asking you. Again, it's a 50-50 shot. Here's a bonus. Because of the fact that all these statements will be an either or type of question, if you guys want to give me the direct correct answer before I ask you the 2 choices, the answer is actually worth double for the bank. If you still give me an incorrect answer, you still will get buzzed out. So here's an example. like just listen to this very carefully. What does sayonara mean in English? This doesn't count.
Goodbye.
Exactly. So that would have been worth double for the bang. Now let's just say
goodbye or just bye.
it doesn't really matter. 'Cause I was just saying
Ah,
something. Now let's just say if you don't know, you can ask me for the two choices.
Okay.
Okay, so it's up to you whether or not you want to directly answer it to add more money into the bank, or if you're not confident, you can ask me for the two choices, and then it becomes a 50-50 shot directly. Are we good, guys? Okay, here we go, Ian. Here's the first one. The Japanese word kawaii means what in English? Do you want to guess directly or ask me for the two choices?
No, I'd rather have the two choices, even though I think what it is.
Is it cute or amazing? Cute, definitely. Nice job. All right, here's the next one. RJ. Sensei means what in English?
Leader?
Can we accept that, guys?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think, judges? Yes? They will not go. Yeah. Teacher. Leader. Close. Ready for this, Ian? If you get this right, you win the game. Pressure's on. How do you pronounce the word idiot in Japanese? You can ask me for the two choices.
I would like the two choices.
Baka or haku?
Baka?
Yes, you are right. You all right. Take that chair and turn it around so you can see the actual screen and we'll play bonus round. Just to make it easier for you, Ian, I'm going to round that up to 500 for you. All right. Now, we use bracket 1 and bracket 6 for the bonus round. Pick me any number from 1 to 10 except for those two numbers. So 2, okay, sure.
You got this, Ian.
Come on, let's give Ian some motivation. Okay. Here we go. Do you need any explanation for the bonus round, or are you good?
I am good.
Okay. Here we go to the first one. Let's see what you know. Name any word that begins with the letters EX, but is 5 letters or less in length. For example, the word exit. So something that begins with EX, but think of short words that begin with EX. That's the main thing. Okay? You have 15 seconds. You got some in mind, Ian?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 seconds. Ready? And go.
Exile. Exit.
You have one that's me and one. I do give you props for having exile. That's actually not many people. I don't think many people would have thought of that. That is very good. So you survived. That's all that matters. All right. Let's think of some guys in the audience.
Exam.
Exam. Yep. Exam was definitely good. Exact. And then finally, extra. Yep. Nice job. So, but you got one, and you won 100 yen right there. You ready for the next question, Ian? Here we go. 3 hidden answers. This time, we're playing these word games. Name any word that ends with the letters AX and is 5 letters or less in length. For example, tax. Okay? So just think of short words that end with AX. Ready? 15 seconds. Ready? And go.
Max. Jax. Fax.
Oh, no. Give Ian a round of applause, guys. Yeah. You're going to be surprised at some of these. Can we think of some?
Fax.
What?
Max.
Nope.
Facts.
Nope.
Fax.
Nope. Nope. Wax. That's one. But then
Sax.
think of one that's 5 letters. Relax. Nice job. But this last one, no one's going to get this. You want to know what this one is?
How many letters?
Cokes.
Oh.
Yep. That was a trick one. That was I wanted to be evil with that.
We thought we were neat with the questions.
You won 100 Ian, and you stay up, Ian.
Oh no.
All right. Who wants to come up? Then again, we can get past contestants up. You too. Yep. And you want to come back up? Oh,
No.
You want to come
You
up?
just pick 3 people. You just pick 3 people.
Okay.
You just pick 3 people.
Well, yeah, but they've all come up before. Well, I wanted to get new contestants first. We can do you the next game if you want.
Sure.
Okay. Do that. All right. So, Let me just see what we got here. We got Ian, who's won 600. Brennan.
I'm pretty sure those are very
And then-
dangerous to consume style chemicals.
Carissa.
They're probably not the best for your bare skin, but also don't like
Here we go.
regular.
What do we want next? Ooh, nice.
Which is down over there.
48.
I'm just realizing that you're wearing a little couple sweater.
This question, 48. Here we go. Ian, I hope that you and everyone else here are really good at spelling. It is time for the anime spelling bee.
Yeah, this is fun. I was on the spelling bee.
To survive this round, I will name you an anime character's first name and the series that they are from, and you must spell out that character's name. The series itself doesn't need to be spelled out, just the character's name. Each character's name will be harder to spell as you keep giving correct answers. Here is an extra bonus. If you want to spell out their last name, if they do have a last name, because some of the characters on here don't have actual last names. If you want to spell their last name after getting the initial correct answer, that answer counts as triple for the bank. If you incorrectly spell the last name, it doesn't matter. Like I was saying, it's a free guess. If you guys all survive, we will double the whole bank. Added stakes here. 25. There's 25 correct answers total. Some of these are very generic, so just think in general, okay? So, Ian, here's the first one. You ready to go? Here's the first one in general. Sonic, from the series Sonic X. So think of the word Sonic.
SONIC.
Nice job. Gotta go fast. Sonic, obviously. Well, I'm not gonna say that his last name is Hedgehog because. All right. Here's the next one. Chris from Sonic X. Just regular Chris.
Oh, God. I hate spelling games so much.
Chris, just regular Chris.
CHRIS.
Nice job. Do you know Chris's last name?
No.
Okay. The last name is Thorndike.
Oh, I can spell probably
All right.
spell
But you didn't know it, so it doesn't matter if you got an initial correct answer. Here's the next one. Trunks from Dragon Ball Z.
TRUNKS.
Nice job. Do you know Trunks' last name?
No.
It is Brief, because...
Braves.
Yeah. Here we go.
Dad jokes.
Ready? Brock, Pokemon. Brock.
It's always like Naruto. I feel like BROCK.
Nice job. There you go.
Rock.
Okay. Here we go. Don't really worry about the series from this because I'm gonna guess you probably don't know this character. Neptune from the series One Piece.
NEPTUNE.
Nice job. Good job. Here we go. Conan from the series Detective Conan / Case Closed.
CONAN.
Nice job. Do you know Conan's last name?
No.
Okay. Edogawa is last name.
O'Brien.
Yeah. Here we go, Krista. Tenya from My Hero Academia.
TENYA.
Nice job. What is Tenya's last name? You don't know?
Nope.
What is his last name?
Ida.
Ida.
IIDA.
Nice job. All right. Here's. I think Kyle's gonna falter on this. I have no idea what this is. I want to have faith in you, but it's not. I don't want you to be down on yourself. But this is gonna be tough. Tsubaki from Soul Eater.
TSUBAKI.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
Sweet one, I like it. High five.
God, I think we had her voice.
Now, do you know Tsubaki's last name?
What was the series?
Soul Eater. It's a tough last name.
I'm trying to remember which character. It's I watched that.
She's Black Star's partner.
Black Star's
It is Nakasukasa. So, I'm sure no, probably hardly anyone would know that. All right, ready? Ian, Rin Taro from the series Science Gate. Rin Taro.
Rina, right?
Rin Taro.
Like that what I did.
Rin Taro. Nothing. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. There's no like surprise letters in this. Rin Taro.
ENTAO.
Say it one more time.
ENTAO.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It is RINTARO. You're not out of this game though. Here's the next one. You ready?
Yeah.
Brennan, here we go. Renji from the series Bleach.
Renji.
Yes, that is correct. Give Ian a round of applause. Ian, you want to be back a bit afterwards here? Do you know Renji's last name?
No.
Abadai is his last name. Do you want to stay on this or do you want to move on?
Move on.
I think they're ready.
Move on, please.
No, I want to see you suffer.
This.
We can still come back to this question if we want to.
I'm not a spelling major. Random facts.
You're a villain, man.
Video games.
More anime.
Give me the games.
Oh yes, that's one I haven't. That's how I've not done that question yet. This is a good one. I was actually hoping at some point we would do this question. All right. So Brennan was the last person to answer. So first we're going to start review. This is going to be a 50-50 shot question. Time to see how well you remember the pets and animals you see in various anime series. To survive
video game mode.
To survive this round,
It's not like it really is.
To survive this round, I will be telling you the name of an anime character that happens to be an animal. You must tell me what type of animal they are based on the animal they resemble, based on 2 choices that I give you. Like most of the list-based questions, these will start out very easy and they get progressively harder. 20 correct answers and you all survive, plus we'll add an extra bonus into the bank if you all survive as well. Carissa, here's the first one. What type of animal are they? Sonic from Sonic X, hedgehog or dog?
Hedgehog.
Nice job, there you go. This is going to be very obvious. I recommend watching the series because I don't think many people have actually seen the series. Grizzly from Shirokuma Cafe, bear or Wolverine? Grizzly.
I go with bear.
Absolutely. Hamtaro from Hamtaro, guinea pig or hamster?
He's a hamster.
He's a hamster, nice job. Magikarp from Pokemon, fish or whale?
Fish.
Yes, nice job. Kiba from Wolf's Rain, wolf or dog? Go wolf. There you go. Nice. That's my all-time favorite series, by the way. I have to plug that. Ayn from Cowboy Bebop, cat or dog?
Cat.
No, it is dog.
I am not a cowboy bebop fan.
He is a Pembroke Welsh Corgi.
I am not a cowboy bebop.
I'm gonna name my ear.
Ready, Carissa? Here's the next one to eliminate Brennan. Oolong from Dragon Ball. Pig or horse?
Horse.
No, that's also incorrect. Kyle, ready to
Give him a
go.
hard one. Let's reset the bank.
Here we go. Akamaru from Naruto. Dog or fox?
Go fox.
No, it's dog!
I've never seen Naruto.
No? Well, yeah, it's a standoff, so everyone survives. But, what? Thank God she isn't.
Oh, that would be mean.
It's a dog.
What?
That would be evil. No.
Edward.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I
I'm
love
cosplaying
Sada.
Shout to your friend.
So,
Nice.
but we can, yeah, we're gonna move on to a new question because we can still come back to this if we need to come back to it after.
Question 9.
9. Let's see. We still have almost a half hour left, by the way. We can still have plenty more time to get more people up. Okay. I'm going to be a little bit more forgiving on this question, just so I can let you guys know about this. I'm going to eliminate multiple consoles and basically say they only have to name one console to get it right. I'm not going to make them say multiple, okay?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. This is okay, actually this is not a 50-50 shot question. Are you an avid gamer? Let's see how well your knowledge is when it comes to certain video games and the systems they are playable on. To survive this round, I will be naming you a video game, and you need to tell me what console it was released on. Several games on this list came out for more than one console, so just name me one of the consoles that it came out on, and then you get a correct answer.
Oh, so not the original.
You can name me any console that
It
it's...
sounded like you were saying like the original console it came out on.
I made
That'd be
this list,
slightly hard.
I think I made this list about a year ago, so unless there's something that I'm missing, I'm pretty sure everything on here is accurate. So if something is inaccurate, please let me know, and then we'll obviously we'll figure that out as we go along. All right, let's see here. Okay, as a free guess, if you can initially give me, let's just say if the actual game came out on multiple consoles, if you name me one console, if you can name me at least one more console it came out on, I will make that answer worth triple for the bank. Okay? So the main important thing is to just name what console it came out on. Here we go. So we start with Brendan again. We play.
Nintendo Wii.
Nice job. There you go. Carissa, Mario Kart DS.
The Nintendo DS.
Yes, exactly. By the way, we're finally up to 500 yen. We go up by 50 yen for every correct answer. There we go. The Elder Scrolls 5, also known as Skyrim. Just name me a console.
I'll go with PC.
PC, yes, absolutely. Now, it came out on more than one console, so if you
Name
name
every single
one
one.
more console. Actually, for this one, name me 2 more consoles that came out, and I'll make it a triple.
Xbox 360 and PS4.
Nice job. I'm giving you a triple for the make. There you go.
What console has Skyrim not been on?
A PS2.
Exactly. The original
And
Xbox.
Nintendo DS.
And Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
I think it's on the
Wii
Switch.
U.
It is on the Switch.
It is on the Switch.
Is it on the Wii U?
No, it's not. It's not on the Wii U.
Here we go. It should be extremely easy. Donkey Kong 64.
Nintendo 64.
Nice job. There's the next one. Rocket League. Seconds before I time you out.
PlayStation
Which one?
3.
PS3? No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. They came out on 4 different consoles: the PC, the PS4, the Nintendo Switch, and the Xbox One. So here we go, Kyle. Get this right. Eliminate Carissa. World of Warcraft.
PC.
PC. Yep. Give Carissa a round of applause, guys.
Going down. See if you can match this with me.
Okay. Oh,
You want to keep going?
it's a step. Oh, sorry.
Yes,
All right.
When?
I mean, he's already, like, made it past this point. I want to fight my chance.
Oh my God, that question is going to
Nice.
be great. Nice, exactly. Okay. Now, I think, but you know something? I think he might be at a disadvantage on this one. Because remember, well, okay, I am going to, let me do this to be fair for both of them. I will name the question and then I will see if they both want to do it. We'll make it fair because remember the geography one?
Yep.
That he struggled on that?
Oh, yep, sorry.
It's all right. I'm going to ask him first, and then we'll see if they want to do it. To be fair to you, because you weren't really good on the geography quiz, so I don't want to give you a complete disadvantage here in terms of this. So, let's see how well you know your state capitals. To survive this round, name me any state in the U.S. and then name me its state capital.
Bismarck, North Dakota.
So you actually, I got to ask though, do you want to? Okay, you good?
No. No, I don't like geography. I'm really lucky remembering South America when I struggled. I had to you know what? I'll do it though. I'll do it.
Okay.
He knows a lot of them. We'll do
No,
it.
I'm trying to remember. You actually answered last, so technically that answer we can't use that yet because you're not the first person to answer. Okay. We will do this question. So here we go. Name me any state you want, and then name me the capital of the state.
North Carolina, Raleigh.
North Carolina, Raleigh. I'm almost positive you are right, and you are right. Nice job. Name me the next one.
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia, and that is right. Nice job. Some are very obvious, obviously.
Burlington, Vermont.
Burlington, Vermont, and that
No, it's
is
not. It's
not
Montpelier.
correct.
See, I told you I don't do geography. You're welcome, Kyle.
Kyle, are you ready? Name me one.
Augusta, Maine.
Augusta, Maine. There you go.
Let's stick to the video games. He's like, I want one I have the advantage on. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
Fine, I'll give you this one.
So the geography thing was I had a brain for it.
Okay.
He's really good at geography,
Grab the seat
like
and then
really good at
ready
it.
So I can do that. All right. 100. Nice job.
Oh man, I'm so salty with you right now, Kyle.
What if I did Concord, New Hampshire?
I know. You wouldn't stick with my video games college video games, which is like.
What is going on? What are we
All right.
doing?
Okay, okay.
We're in the final round
So
of
you
the
can decide what the main questions you want.
What are we going to do after that?
Another round
So
of the
far
trivia
we've
game from the
used
start.
bracket number
May I join, please?
1, 2,
Sky and the yellow.
and 6. So what do you want from 1 to 10 besides those 3 numbers? 1 to 10 except for 1, 2, and 6.
3.
3, okay. Let's see. Ooh, this could be interesting. Let's try this one. Okay. You know how this works, so I'm gonna not even get into explain it. Kyle. See if Kyle can do this. Here we go. Name anything you can squeeze. Just in general. 15 seconds. You got some in mind? Okay. 15 seconds, name as many as you can. Ready? And go.
Lemon, ketchup, stress ball.
You got two. That's the more important thing. Lemon and stress ball. What else? Good answer though. What other fruit can you squeeze?
Oranges.
Orange. Yep. Stress ball, and then the final one.
Lime.
A very obvious one. Your hands.
You can squeeze a lime. You can make lime juice.
You can definitely squeeze a lime.
May I join
Lime?
next game?
Absolutely, yeah.
I love Nami.
All right, here we go. 200 yen is what you've won so far. Let's go up to the next one here. Name any U.S. president that was in office during the 20th century, between 1901 and 2000. Okay, just think of the presidents that basically were in office in the last century. 15 seconds. Ready? And go.
U.S. Grant, Abraham Lincoln. Oh, last century.
Mary Say.
Franklin Roosevelt. Herbert Hoover.
Clinton, Bush, and JFK.
That was a good answer, but
Woodrow Wilson.
JFK was one of them, and then
James K.
no, Woodrow Wilson, and then somewhat more recent, George H.W. Bush. So in terms of what you got 200 yen. Give a round of applause. But you're at 1,100 so far, so that's not that bad. All right, now who wants to come up that has not played?
Me.
Come on up.
I would like. When do I win? If I do.
We'll see. It all depends on how much money you accumulate. So, all right, take a seat right there. And who else wants to come up? You can. Anyone else want to come up? That is, come on up. And then you want to back up, Ian? Come on back up. All right. So we have Kyle, who's won 1,100. I need your name.
Cole. C-O-L-E.
And what was your name?
Grace.
Grace. Now, Cole, you don't know. I don't know if were you watching the game in terms of exactly how the main gameplay works?
Yeah, you answer is tricky.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do?
I like the mutual events and they just get excited.
I'm kind of scared about this now.
I don't like being
I've used this question before at different conventions since it really gets you thinking. To survive this round, name any anime series you want. But then we're going to take it a little bit further. Once that anime has been said, you cannot mention any other series that starts with the same letter. So that means that you basically have to name 26 different anime series total using every letter of the alphabet. Okay? Exactly. That's
B movie.
What? So, can it be the same anime but the Japanese name?
No, cannot be. You cannot use the same series. It has to be a different series.
Okay.
Does Lazy Town count as an anime?
Yeah. That would be interesting if it was, but no, unfortunately.
I would like to see a penis one though.
That would be very interesting if that happened. Okay, here we go, Kyle. Can you name me one? You say me any series you want, because it basically the main thing is that you just have to keep track of the letters that have been used in terms of the title.
Berserk.
Berserk, that is for the letter B. Nice job. Next one.
Steins Gate.
Steins Gate, that's for the letter S. Good job. Cole, what do you got?
Agretsuko.
Gretsuko, nice for the letter A.
My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia for the letter M. Back to Kyle.
King Tama.
Gintama for the letter G. Nice.
Kakegururi.
How do you?
Kakegururi, the gambling anime.
I've heard of it, and have you guys seen that anime?
Yes.
I have.
But I've heard of it. Good job. That's for the letter K. Give me 1 second here. All right. Cole, what do you got?
Baku no Piku.
That was for the letter B.
One Piece.
No, you already said the letter B. That was already said for Berserk, and I'm sorry, that's incorrect. So, Ian, give me something that has not been used yet. For the letter J, nice job, man. Give a round of applause, though, guys. So Cole, you got eliminated, but we might get you back up into the game so you can have a seat with thank you for playing.
It was worth it saying Baku no Piku.
Don't get me thinking about that, please. All right.
Get some sauce.
Fuck you, Kyle. Language.
There's kids in here. Come on.
It's not
Oh,
a
you see that?
I'm surprised no one said One
Piece.
Piece.
Okay, cool, yeah.
All right.
Let's go a little bit then. Cool, yeah.
Back to the good old geography quiz again.
Fuck you, I only have 3 left.
I've done this question many times at previous conventions. Let's see how well you can do. This is going to be a very simple question, but you need to pay attention. To survive this round, name any U.S. state you want, but it cannot begin with a vowel. There are 38 correct answers to this. So out of the 50 states, 12 begin with a vowel, 38 begin with a consonant. Just name the ones that begin with a consonant only, okay? Good? We good? So,
You guys got this.
Kyle, Grace, Ian, naming any state that begins with a consonant. Let's go. Maine, nice job.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, yep.
Nevada.
What?
Nevada.
Nevada, nice job. I'm going to give them a few extra seconds to cross it out. Go ahead.
Colorado.
Colorado, yes.
Vermont.
Vermont, nice job.
California.
California, yes. Again, I'm just giving a few second delay so I can let them catch up in terms of crossing out what's been said.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, my home state, nice job.
New York.
New York, nice.
Texas.
Texas, yes. My friend says that Texas is way too big and that you can never escape it.
That's true.
Go ahead. Connecticut, nice.
Rhode Island.
Island, nice job.
Florida.
Florida, yep, absolutely.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, nice.
Georgia.
Georgia's correct, nice job.
North Dakota.
North Dakota, nice.
Delaware.
Delaware, good.
Montana.
Montana, yes.
South Dakota.
South Dakota, there you go. Before we go any further, I just want to make sure you guys are caught up. I don't want to try not to too fast. How many have we used? We probably at least close to halfway through.
Should have been 12 so far, so we've each done 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. Good job keeping track of that.
18.
Wow.
So you're just over halfway.
Wow. Okay. Back to Kyle. Let's keep going.
Maryland.
Maryland, was that said already? I don't think it.
No.
Okay. Good job. Now we're up to 1,000, and we go up by 75 yen for every correct answer going forward, as you guys can see behind you. All right, Grace.
Tennessee.
Tennessee, very nice.
South Carolina.
South Carolina was not said already. South Dakota was said, but not South Carolina. Good job.
Virginia.
Virginia, was that? I don't think that was said.
Nope.
There we go.
West Virginia.
West Virginia, very nice.
North Carolina.
Was that said?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the judges if it's been said. I honestly lost track, except for the New England states for the most part.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, very nice. I know that was not said yet.
Missouri.
Missouri, I believe, has not been said yet.
Connecticut.
Connecticut was already said. I am sorry. But you're not out of this game. Remember that. The pressure's on now.
Michigan.
Michigan, yes, that was a good answer right there. Down to the final 2, and Kyle, this is added stakes for you because remember, if you win this, you're going to a bonus round worth 10,000 yen, not 5,000.
Oh, yeah, because
Because you get, yes, exactly.
I look at my trips already.
You're up to 16.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
What do you got?
I like that one.
I was just listening. Stage.
I was just 20 things.
I was going down the coast too, and then this goes. It's like, wait, you started doing it.
What is that head behind you?
I like it, and it's the evil question. So basically, decide which one you want to know. This is the ultimate of evil questions. I mean ultimate to the 10th power. All right.
And
Have you decided on what?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Yes.
This will probably be the easiest question we've ever done in terms of what you need to think about. But we're going to add the evilest of evil twists to it. To survive this round, name the 26 different letters of the alphabet. But 4 of the letters have been set by the judges as unknown bomb killer letters. So if you name, your goal is to name 22 out of the 26 that they have not, that they basically have marked as safe. If you can do that, I'm going to max out the whole bank.
Name all 22 without hitting any of the numbers.
Exactly. They've set 4 letters already that are killer letters. So should be very easy, but you have to really. It's basically a game of chance now.
Yeah, a little bit.
But what's really funny is that I did this question last year at Animaine. Someone actually got an incorrect answer because they actually duplicated the letter. So it's not impossible that could actually happen. Someone said like letter A, and then another person said the letter A like down the road. So I mean that could happen. So you still need to pay attention, even though it is pretty simple. All right, pressure's on. So here we go. The last person that answered was Kyle. So we actually start with Grace. This is for all the money. Just you better hope that
Yeah.
I'm going to actually have them tell you if it's correct or not, because I don't know. Even I don't know. All right, go ahead.
R.
Was
You're
R
good.
Your R was good.
W.
W.
Good.
Safe.
Safe.
E. Good.
X.
Safe. O.
Safe.
G.
Nope.
Oh no! but hang on. This is still very interesting because remember, you have to give a letter that has not been used yet, and you got to hope that it's still a safe letter.
Y. Safe.
Safe. You win the game. Yeah. For our judges, let's have the judges tell you all what were the killer letters.
Yes.
A, C, G, and S.
Ah.
A, C, G, and S. Wow. All right.
In a way.
So, Grace, turn the chair around so you can see the screen. All right, that was really good. You won 2,050. Very nice.
I have a question. May I see what is inside that box?
Well, yeah, afterwards. We have just enough time for one more main game afterwards, so we might get you back up after. All right, pick me a number from 1 to 10, except for 1, 2, 3, and 6.
7.
Okay, lucky number 7. Didn't
Yeah, I
You
tried to
originally
do
you
did
seven.
tried to do 7? All right, let's see how you would have done with this.
Yeah. See, this is one you should have picked.
Okay, here we go. Ready to go, Grace?
Sure.
Do you have any questions before we get started?
No.
Here we go. Here's the first one. To win the 5,000 yen, you need to name any anime series that ranks in the all-time top 20 of the most popular anime according to myanimelist.net as of 2019. Just think of, I'm not saying anime that's come out as of in 2019, the most popular anime of all time as of this year. So just think of really, really, really popular series.
Yeah.
15 seconds. Are you ready?
Yep.
Ready? And go.
Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Death Note, Steins Gate, Sword Art Online, My Hero Academia.
The main thing is you survived. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
That's what matters.
What are some ones that she didn't mention?
Is Pingo in the city in there?
No.
One Piece.
Attack on Titan.
Naruto, and
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
Attack on Titan was there. This last one is actually going to surprise you guys. Blue Exorcist.
Oh!
Yes.
Pleasantly surprising.
Yep.
I'm surprised My Hero Academia isn't on there.
Well, I mean, like again, it's
It's still
in the. I
relatively
believe it's in the
new.
top 20. I just didn't have it on this question.
It's also relatively new, so I don't think it would count as all time.
It actually is. I think it's like in the top 10. I think. I can't remember exactly. I almost positive it's in the top 20 though. All right, here we go to the next one. Name anything that can eventually melt over a period of time. Whether that's a short period of time or a long period of time, it doesn't really matter. Just anything that can basically melt. 15 seconds. Ready? And go.
Plastic, ice, ice cream, metal. This is metal. Mercury. I don't know.
Well, the main thing is that and you were very close with ice in general. Snow.
Snow.
Yep. And then the last one's a food. Can you think?
Chocolate.
Butter.
Oh yeah.
All right. The main thing is that you survived that one. Here we go to the next one. There's only 2 answers left. Name an animal that usually only comes out at night. A nocturnal animal in general. 15 seconds. You got some in mind?
Couple.
Okay. Ready? And go.
Owl, mice, rats, coyotes, wolves.
Oh, I thought owl was actually the tough one. There's a very easy one. A raccoon.
Oh yeah. seen them in different.
Yeah, the trash pandas, the cute trash pandas.
Spend all the time in my town. They're everywhere.
It's all or nothing on this final one here. You won an extra 550 yen. Are you ready for the final one?
No.
There's only one good answer. Name any open world video game.
Breath.
Okay, hang on. Just think of some. 15 seconds. You ready to go?
Go.
15 seconds. Ready and go.
Breath of the Wild, Skyrim, Legend of Zelda. God, I said that. World of Warcraft. I don't know enough. No.
No. Did someone say something that I heard in the back? Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter now,
He
obviously.
said Borderlands.
He said Borderlands.
Oh, is that the world? I didn't know
Yes, it was
I
there.
thought it would be No Man's
Oh,
Sky.
so it's
I was like, is that technically?
You know, I think I actually, this 3:20, does anyone know what's in here after? We're here till 3:30, but I don't know if we have.
It's the setup for the Blue Lake Bomber.
Fast grade.
Okay. I guess we can play one more quick main game. We have to make it very quick though, so we'll only do one question and we'll just stay on it the whole time. So
When will the next trivia happen?
I don't know if whether the game shows are up after this, but all right. What?
I don't think there are any left today.
I don't know, honestly. I haven't looked at the schedule. Who wants to look them up?
Me.
You can come back up, yes. And yeah, you two, come on back up. Okay. We're going to just do one question, and we're going to stay on one question.
If you need anything, send me messages on Discord.
So Grace, you won 2,600. That's actually very good.
Woo!
And then Ian, and then Cole, and then RJ. We are staying on one question and one question only. It's going to be an evil question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which number was it again?
29.
29. This question is very evil. I gotta see how well you guys can do with it. To the world of sports, we go with this question. I will be asking you various questions in regards to the four major sports: baseball, basketball, football, and hockey. You must correctly answer these questions I give you. These will start out very easy, but then get progressively difficult as we go along. 20 correct answers and you all survive. We'll add a bonus and you will survive. Grace, will start with you. In which city do the Celtics play?
Boston.
Boston, nice job. Ian, the Stanley Cup is the trophy presented to the winning team in the finals of what sport? The Stanley Cup.
Soccer? I don't know.
No.
I have no idea what sports.
Hockey. Cole, here's the next one. Gillette Stadium is home to what NFL team?
The Patriots.
The Patriots, yes. Give Ian a round of applause, guys. I am staying with this question. We're going to keep moving on.
Is it just evil just because it's sports?
Sports questions always get people. That's the thing. Here's the next one. While the Jets and Giants both technically play in New Jersey, what state do they represent in the NFL?
I'm a Giants fan, RJ.
New York. New York, nice job. So back to Grace. In Fenway Park, the 37-foot high wall in left field is nicknamed what? What are you up to? Yep. Oh, here we go. Before the Patriots beat the Falcons in the Super Bowl in February of 2017, which team did they beat 2 years before that in February of 2015 in Super Bowl 49?
The Panthers.
No, that's Seattle Seahawks. Yep. You're not out of this game. Here we go. RJ. In hockey, how many goals is needed to be scored in a single game to achieve a hat trick? 3. Nice job. All right, here's a round of applause, guys. We're staying on this. Here we go.
WWE, that's not really it.
Between the NBA, NFL, and NHL, which one has the shortest time limit in regards to playing a regular game that does not involve any overtime? Between the three. The NBA, NFL, and NHL.
NHL.
No, it's the NBA. The NBA is only 48 minutes. The other two are 60 minutes. Yep. So, RJ, it's up to you to try to win the bonus round. And by the way, if you get this wrong, we are still staying on this question and moving on. It's part of our 3 standoff. So, we want to just get as much as possible. Speaking of time, how many periods are there in a standard game of hockey in the NHL? 3 is right. You win the game. Almost got 4. All right. right.
If it was a 4, it would have been a total.
Our last bonus round, RJ, you just won 250. I'm gonna round that up to 300 for you. Pick me a number that we have not used yet from 1 to 10. We've used 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7.
10.
10. All the way down. All right, this is the last chance for someone to win the bonus round. Can RJ do it?
Yeah.
Let's
I doubt it.
Ready to go? All right. I have to say thank you to my judges for being awesome in this game, so give them a round of applause. Here we go. Final bonus round. Here we go. Past or present, name any famous professional wrestler.
Yes.
Okay?
I love wrestling.
Okay, 15 seconds. Ready and go.
Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, John Cena, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, The Big Show, Sting, Danny DeVito,
Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Nope. Triple H and Brock Lesnar.
Sorry, I hate Brock
Oh,
Lesnar.
see, you didn't say Hardy Boys and you're wearing a Jeff Hardy t-shirt, man.
Here we go to the next one. Oh, think of this one. Name any game show that ranks on the top 10 list of the greatest game shows of all time.
SCN.
I wish. According to TVGuide.com, just think of the game shows that you see on TV that are very, very popular. 15 seconds. Ready? And go.
Family Feud, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Minute to Win It, Survivor, no.
You got one that's amazing.
I was a
Jeopardy. And then,
Right.
nope, password.
Password.
Oh.
All right, here we go to the next one. You got one, that's the important thing. Here's the third one. I used this at the last convention, and they got it right. They won the overall jackpot. Name anything that is usually used only by young children / infants / babies. 15 seconds. Ready and go.
Baby food, crib, binky, teething ring, booties,
You know,
car
you
seat.
said binky. Be more specific. What is that also called? I'll give it to you. It's a pacifier. There you go. So I wanted to be fair to you because you didn't know the exact word. I'll still count it. Nice job, man. All right, there you go. So that being said, all right. So that being said, that wraps up our panel. So nice job, RJ. You won 5,000. So
No last question?
no, because you just won.
Oh, okay.
You know
What was the last question?
You know what was the last question?
Let's see if I can get it.
Let's see.
What's happening?
Bohemian Rhapsody, we are the champions. That's all.
Killer
I will admit.
Bicycle.
It's not.
The Avengers theme song, another one by Sebastian.
Nope.
Bicycle.
Nope.
Flash Gordon.
Nope.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
What's one? My Way? Fried chicken. What's
Pressure.
No.
That's Billy Joel.
The Miracle.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
No one knows it. Radio Gaga.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yes.
That makes
All right.
sense. Definitely would have been.
5,300 you won. All right, so come on over here with me, guys. In terms of everyone that won money, let's see what we can get from you guys. All right. So,
Let's see what's in the box, even though I have it already.
so we start off. Let's see what we got here. Brennan won the grand. Tell me what you want out of this, and I'll tell you if it's worth the grand or not.
Dragon Ball statue.
That is worth more than 1,000. That is going to be 3,000.
Brain function.
All figures are
RJ, you want 2,000 points?
Nope.
Please?
That's a figure. All figures are 3,000 each.
How much is this smartphone?
Smartphone would have been 20,000.
Oh, shit.
But it's for skills
You can
and
take that shirt if you want.
like.
Anything from this bin will make it exactly 1,000 each. And if you have under than 1,000, I'll still give it to you. Kyle won 1,100. Owen won 500. I'll just make it. Grace won 2,600. Wow.
I should have got it, RJ.
I will take your shirt.
You want to just take this?
Yeah, I'll just take that.
Is this a 3,000
I'll
shirt?
take it. I glance.
Yes. It's great. Grace is getting the fish basket shirt. Just want to make sure everyone's good with that.
Cool. Good.
Yes.
Yep. I'm happy.
There are posters in here.
It's also cute, so I'm like, yes, take it home.
How much are they for this?
I know, yeah.
3,000 each, and so because you can get 2 of them because I'll write it up for you.
I could recognize you. Sorry, but not know. Let me look at the pictures.
Oh yeah, these masks are also one. I will be also, by the way, for anyone that, any of these prizes, I will also be at the yard sale very shortly.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
Hey, you'll be at the yard sale. I have $7.
I'll see what I can sell after we do this. All right, I'm going to start packing up, guys. So I will give you guys, you guys can take a figure if you want. But again, let them pick first, and then you pick after.
Do you need anything?
I'm gonna need to start breaking down, but I think I'm in no rush. So, anyways, that was a lot of fun, guys. So thank you guys for watching.
I have $7 right here.
Yep. Give me 1 second here.
I'm gonna be in this thing. Have a nice rest of the day. I had fun.
Thank you. I'm glad you had fun. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and that is the end of the panel.